Hey guys, welcome to Track to Hell. My name is Dani Escobar, and I'm here with a very special guest, Sam Mooradian from Fallujah.
Hello.
Uh, I'm okay. I hope you're okay too. After trying to do this interview, well, a couple of times. I hope this goes well, and it can go to
Yeah,
the
dude.
audience. So,
For sure. Yeah.
you Fallujah, you have a lot of things coming. A new album coming in June 13th. Does it bring any new image to the band, would you say?
Man, that's a great question. I would say yes, for sure. There's a lot of new stuff going on with this one. For example, we have a new drummer on this record, and then this is the first time I'm actually on a Fallujah record as well. So there's some different like compositional stuff going on this one, just by nature of the fact that there's some new guys on the record. But it's very much still like a Fallujah record.
Yeah.
And I think it fits in great with previous records, but it also stands on its own as well. You know, this is a concept album too, so lyrically speaking, the album tells one complete story, and I think musically too, it plays into the story as well. Like some of the themes as the story kind of evolves are reflected in the music as well. So definitely some new kind of stuff going on there. As far as image goes, I'm not 100% sure. Really, I feel like this is a Fallujah album, like through and through. You know, I hope people take it on as one because it definitely is. Like this is Fallujah for so.
So can I ask for the lineup? You talk about the drummer. Is it Kevin going to be
Mhm.
doing drums? And Lucas
Yeah, Kevin
doing the
Kevin
bass?
played on the record. We do have Evan Brewer playing bass on the record.
Okay,
He played bass on Empyrean as well.
brilliant.
and uh, and then of course I'm on guitars. Scott Carstairs is on guitars as well, of course, and then Kyle Schaefer
Sir
vocals.
Kyle.
Um, yeah, yeah, man. And this is Kyle's second record with the band. His first was Empyrean. So
Okay, okay. Yeah, I was just trying to mean about the new image, just for these late lineup changes, I mean, I feel proud that you can actually understand between yourselves, each other, and yeah, I saw you in Barcelona last year, and you guys smacked everything.
thanks, dude.
So
Yeah, that was a fun show.
well, like the lineup and everything was cool as fuck. And but first of all, I'm gonna ask you another question. The late single Labyrinth Stone. I think the video could might be one of the sickest and craziest videos of the year. Like honestly,
Thanks, man.
uh, for the ones who don't know, Sir Sam was the director of the video. Uh, I guess you came out with the idea.
Yeah. Originally, because we were talking about how many music videos we were gonna want to do for the album. In the past, the band has done like visualizer videos where, it's like an image from the album art or
Yeah.
something, maybe some lyrics on screen, some animations and stuff. And we all kind of felt like we wanted to just do a bunch of music videos instead. And of course, that comes with limitations because music videos cost more money. So we just thought, like, why don't we just make our own music
Yeah.
video? And I do video work professionally on the side, so we just decided like let's make a music video, and I wanted to do like a rap video for us. I thought it would be fun and interesting, and I haven't really seen that done in our circles yet, really. So but I've seen bands do like their own version of that, whatever that means to them, like having fun video. And to me, having like in that video, I just felt like it would be fun to do like rap hip hop kind of thing. So
But
pulled inspiration from bands, well, rather artists that we actually really like, in like Kendrick Lamar and Tyler the Creator and ASAP Rocky and Travis Scott. And
yeah,
we took their music videos and just kind of said like, okay, what are all the things that we like about these videos that we could kind of like bring to our world? And yeah, it just turned out really crazy, man. I mean, well, obviously you've seen it, so but yeah, it was a lot of fun to make, and it's just us having a good being
exactly.
ourselves, being goofy. So
That's what matters. But
I appreciate the kind words. I'm glad you liked it.
Of course, man. I mean, like new people can just have that first image from progressive metal, like the style you do. And I wanted to ask also the Lamborghini thing. You were in Nashville, right, when you recorded?
Yeah.
That was Nashville, okay. But how, man? Like, the idea of having a rap video came so intensely, man.
Yeah. Well, I just thought it would be funny if we got these crazy cars, like cars that none of us would otherwise have. Not because we don't want them, but just because they're reserved for people who are like, have lots of money.
Me neither.
I'm just gonna say, like, we make technical progressive death metal. It's like it's not a ton of money. There's not Lamborghini money in that. So I thought it would be very funny if we had Lamborghinis in the video, obviously, for that reason. So it was surprisingly easy to get Lamborghinis. Like, and a Ferrari. We got a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. And it was like, I made one phone call to Dream Toy Garage. Shout out to Dream Toy Garage in Nashville. They were super accommodating. I told them, look, I'm making a music video for my band, and we just want to park these whatever cars you have. We want to park these cars outside and just play the song in front of them for a couple hours, and then we'll bail. And they said, yeah, sure, no problem. And they gave us, like, they made it super affordable for us. So we didn't even, like, we rented them, but not really, because we didn't drive them or anything like that. So anyways, very easy to do. You could just go rent a Lamborghini for the day if you wanted to. It's crazy.
But did it were like strange because you were not an actual like underground like hip hop or rap trap artist? You showed them the result.
A little weird.
You showed them the result?
Sure, because to show them the result, like to show. Yeah. I think that would be funny. I remember somebody got in the comments on the video, and I think it was somebody from the rap hip hop world, and they said, listen, guys, don't flaunt it if you don't have it. Like, they called us out a little bit. They were like, look, you don't have those cars. I know you don't have those cars, so they should not be in your video. I was like, whoa.
Bro, it's just fucking sarcasm.
Yeah.
There's no trouble in that.
I think he was, because part of that world, that aesthetic is like, you're bragging a little bit. You're like, look at how successful I am.
Yeah.
I have these incredible cars and this lifestyle that's just like, you clearly have to be as far as society is concerned, like a winner to get there. Yeah. And so part of that, the aesthetic of those videos is that. And so we were flaunting that, except we don't actually have it. So I think for sure there would be some pushback from people, or maybe they would think that it's cool. I don't know.
But that requires much more work. Much more dedication, just to being kind of afraid, of these people just attacking you for, no, you're not a real G,
Yeah, and there too, we had just an overwhelming amount of people say that they loved the video, they thought it was hilarious, great, that too. So I only saw one comment that was like that, where it was like, you're not this, but I love all the comments. I love everybody who's seen it. It means the world we even have eyeballs on us. That's awesome.
Okay, my mic. No, okay. Yeah, I just saw the mixing table just doing like this all the time, and I say, okay, I'm gonna take the direct monitor and just check it out. As I said, the cable. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. You have no money for achieving a Lamborghini. I don't have the money for a fucking XLR cable. I'm just spending everything.
One of those is a lot.
Yeah, one of those is a lot expensive. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
definitely the cable.
Yeah,
no,
dude. Yeah, and the cable's more important than the car. A lot more important.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. You can just walk.
I don't need that car.
Or go on my scooter or whatever. So, just moving on to the next question. Would you say that? Oh shit! would you say that Fallujah is just becoming like a cold band, inside modern metal? Because every time I just talk about Fallujah or Fallujah is mentioned everywhere, people just flip the heck out, say, "Oh my god, yes, Fallujah!" Or they see Fallujah in whatever place.
Yeah, that's a really interesting one. Like, I'm not really sure, but I could see that being the case. I mean, the depth of so it's that what you're talking about. Like, I have a family member whose neighbor has heard of Fallujah, and they were like, you know the guitarist from Fallujah? That's great. Like that sort of interaction is pretty common, I think. And so yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I would love to know definitively whether that's the case or not. I don't really, but I will say that the reception to the music in the past couple of years, as long as I've been a part of the band, has been unbelievable. And I feel like we're all just really grateful for that. We're really grateful that we have people listening to the music, and whether or not it continues to grow or not, I think it's been an incredible time, and I think it will continue to grow. So, all in all, things are looking pretty good. I think, but yeah, it is always really cool to have to see those interactions, to have those interactions with people, like when they're like, "Yes, Fallujah, oh, I love Fallujah," all that stuff is pretty cool, man. So, you know,
Yeah, having a band like that. I mean, that's a thing that defines metal community, because you see a band like it was kind of yours, like your thing that differences you from the rest of the people. And when
mm,
someone just, it's like a coincidence that they like the same band, we just turn up crazy. And I think, thanks to, I would say, social media, of course, this visibility just multiplies. And yeah, it helps a bunch of bands like you to grow up, get more recognition. So,
dude,
but
definitely. And I remember first hearing "The Flesh Prevails" back when it came out. And this was long before I was ever touring or writing or otherwise in the band. Um,
2014, right?
eh,
The Flash Prevails.
yeah,
Okay.
2014.
Wow.
And I remember it so distinctly because I discovered Fallujah when that record came out, but it was through all the hype that it was getting.
Hmm.
And that to me felt like I had discovered like a quote unquote cult band, as you said. Like that's kind of what it felt like. It's like they're on their second album, but they're kind of underground, but getting this like crazy traction off of this one record, and lots of really, really positive reviews. And a lot of them are like personal reviews of people who are just raving about it on like for me it would be like the prog metal subreddit was a big one, like that community.
Yeah.
Um, and so if that feeling that I had when The Flesh Prevails first came out and I first discovered Fallujah, if that feeling exists for people still today with, Xenotaph, maybe Empyrean, 2.5 years
Yeah.
ago,
Undying Light
then I would
also.
say,
Sorry.
exactly, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, all the albums, as the time goes on. But if in our modern day, like Fallujah, this era of Fallujah, if people are still having that same feeling that I remember having, then I would say for sure that there could be what you're saying about it being like a kind of a cult
A
band,
cult.
kind of a cult sort of a thing. For sure, yeah, that could be. And all I'll say too is that feeling was really profound. I remember hearing it and thinking that I'd never heard anything quite like it before. And it's still kind of surreal to now be in the band after all this time. Like I never would have
Yeah.
thought that, you know, I think it was 8 years later that I would be
In the band.
auditioning and
Yeah.
yeah, and then in the band.
2022, right? Or 23.
Yeah, 2022. That's right. Yeah, it was
2022.
very, very early 2022. I got the call. So it's cool to see how things have evolved over the past 3 years as well. And I think things are looking pretty great, man. I got to say too, the reception to the new singles has been unbelievable. So the entire metal community feels like they're as excited as we are to put this record out. So
I
yeah, it's been pretty cool,
just
man.
gotta congratulate you, like personally, like as you, Sam Mooradian, and Fallujah. I think this one is going to be great.
Thanks, man.
I just cannot wait to listen to the new record. I hope they can send it to the magazine for reviewing it. I don't know.
Oh, dude,
but
that was sick.
if I will be that lucky, but it will be cool as fuck to listen it.
Yeah,
I just cannot wait.
dude, I would love to have you reviewing it, dude. I mean, yeah, that's one thing I'm also really excited about. Because this is my first record with Fallujah. And so I'm experiencing a lot of the release, these are new things for me. Like, so going through like starting to get reviews on a record, that still has not really happened for me. At least not with Fallujah. It's happened in other projects and stuff, but not at this scale. So I'm pretty excited for that as well. So yeah, I hope you do get to review it, man. And I would love
Of course.
to check it out, So yeah, super sick, man.
It's like a start of the path for you. A couple of years ago you joined, but now on you're just gonna be part of the history of a band you discovered 10 years ago. It's like crazy.
Yeah, man. It's now I feel like I've left like a true mark, a little bit, like on a personal level. I mean, obviously it's not really about me, it's about the band, but like if I was to take a moment to make it a personal thing, like yeah, I definitely feel like kind of have like a little footing in the lineage of the band. And that feels pretty cool, man. It's even greater than that. It feels like as a part of the metal community and world, dude. Like I keep thinking that, I mean, history just kind of unfolds as we go, right? I mean, what we do today becomes history tomorrow and down the line and stuff. And so to be even a small, tiny little part of this world that I grew up with and loved and still love is pretty surreal, man. So yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, and
so,
you still
this definitely feels like a turning point. So
exactly. But you're still young, you're like from 96.
Yeah, you nailed it. Wow, you
96.
got me. Yeah,
I did well studying.
My birthday's 3 weeks away, so
3 weeks away.
29.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Yeah,
the 30s are coming.
I know,
oh,
dude.
Shit.
I know. I'm preparing.
I turned 20
my
a couple of months ago.
Started to go already.
No, I didn't say that.
I can feel it, dude.
I heard from Nate Gilbert from Virginia, saying that he doesn't want to get older because he won't be able to do more two-step and everything. They say. I'm actually feeling that being 20, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Just every concert you go, if I find a bit of time just for for moshing and everything, I just get tired of shit. I just get with the camera and say, okay, as an excuse that I'm tired. I just take the camera and say, okay, just leave me alone. I don't want to mosh anymore. I'm tired.
Dude, yeah, it's exhausting. I stopped going in the pit just because I'm like worried that I'm gonna hurt myself at this age. You know what I mean? At this age, I mean, I'm still obviously in my 20s still, but at the same time, it's like you're throwing yourself into a mosh pit. It's like anything can happen in there, and especially when I need like my hands and my arms and stuff to play guitar.
Everything.
Not my legs, whatever, but my my wrists, my fingers. So yeah, I'm trying to be more careful nowadays. But yeah, it is. I get tired too, man. So yeah, but also it's fun. It is really fun. There's something so oh man, it's such a classic metal thing to get in the pit, dude. Sometimes you just got to go get in the pit. Like sometimes I'll be seeing a show, I'll be watching a show, and I'm like, I just have to go get in the pit for this, So it still happens occasionally, but yeah,
it's one of the 1,000 things that identifies us, and
totally.
I love it. And I love it. Talking about hurting yourself for being able to play. As I said before, you played here in Barcelona a year ago, a couple more than a year ago. Will we see you again soon? Yes. Maybe as a headliner.
I can't confirm anything, but we definitely have some tours booked.
Nice.
that I'm really excited about. I know Fallujah will be back for sure. I can't say exactly when, but
Of
it's
course.
looking like it could be something on the horizon where we may be back. We will see
Ooh.
if everything works out, if everything lines up. But we are for sure, like we are definitely getting back on the road, and I think for a while we want to stay on the road. So yeah, you can look forward to more for sure very soon.
I
I think. I hope.
I
I hope,
cannot wait. I cannot wait for having you again for
dude. You're
sure.
telling me.
I hope
I'm
Scotty
so
doesn't
excited.
get harmed in the tour right now.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, he'll be fine. This is I mean, knock on wood, but how many tours has he done in his life? Probably like 50. I don't even know, dude. A
I don't know.
lot.
I don't
A
know why you
lot of
want to be
tours.
accurate.
40.
You know, you just can say 100 and it will be
He'll
much true. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
He'll
since
be fine,
2007
dude.
that the band was created, like yeah,
Yeah.
but he
Yeah.
was so
So,
young. You
I don't
know,
know.
he was like
Yeah.
how like 17 or 16 years old when the band was
I
created.
think officially he started the band when the guys with him who started the band, everybody was 15 or
Wow.
so. They were all in high school. Um, but I don't know if there might have been like one or two older guys or whatever. I don't really know, but
Yeah, but the
um,
average.
yeah, he started his first tour. I'm sure he was like 17 or 18 years old, probably 18, and which is crazy, dude. That's it's not like unheard of course, but it's I don't know. It's interesting. A lot of guys, this is their whole life. This is like all they've ever done, or all they know, or all they want to do. And I think that's really cool. That kind of dedication, and it shows. I mean, in Scott's case, especially, I think it shows because like look at this crazy band that he's built over the years. I mean, he's had a great great bandmates over the years, and but this is still, I mean, it just shows like the dedication that the guy has. So, you know,
That's
and
it.
look at his
That's
guitar
it.
playing. I mean, you don't get that good without doing the thing. You know what I mean? Like you got to do the thing and do it
Yeah,
like all the time.
yeah,
So,
putting
yeah.
yourself entirely on it.
Hmm.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
you
man.
know, wanted to ask about your personal story with Fallujah. Like, how did you ended up there, like playing back 2 years ago?
Oh, that's a great question too, man. Yeah, I've been doing the music thing on my own for so many years. I've done I had a couple of different bands and projects and all that sort of stuff, but a lot of it was while I was going to school. So I studied mechanical engineering, and while I was doing my engineering degree, I wait. You too? Did you also?
Yeah, I'm in the path mechanics for now.
Wow, dude, no way.
Yeah,
For engineering.
car
Dude, that's
engineering,
awesome.
automotive.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's sick, dude. I wish that I had focused more on cars,
no,
actually.
I,
I think that could have been really
I
cool.
fully think the opposite. I
Really?
would love
Oh
to
man.
just focus myself into photography, music, but just let's
Oh
keep.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
if I had to do engineering, I wish I would have focused on cars. But ultimately, I wish that I would have done music instead of engineering.
engineering.
Not to say that going to school isn't an awesome thing. Just me personally, I remember it was tough for me to not be doing the thing that I really was the most passionate about. Which is why, even though I was going to school, I just decided, okay, I'm just going to play guitar as much as possible. So I just focused on my YouTube channel and building up my social media. And I thought, well, I'm stuck in this tiny town going to this school, and I got to finish that. So all I can really do is like make music and put it out on the internet. So I started doing that a bunch. I made a bunch of videos, and those videos then found their way to Scott and the band through Wes Hauk, actually, who had seen some of my videos and was going on tour with Scott and with Fallujah. His band Alluvial was going on tour with Fallujah, and Scott needed a guitar player, so he asked Wes. He said, "Hey, do you know anybody who could maybe audition to go on tour with us?" And Wes suggested that I might be able to do it, just based on videos I had put out. And so Scott sent me a message, and I sent in some video auditions. I learned The Void Alone, and I learned Amber Gaze from Dreamless, and played them in my apartment and filmed that, and then sent them to Scott. And then the guys decided to go with me, and so yeah, I'm super thankful to Wes for that, because he went out on a limb for me, and just based on some videos of mine and not a ton else. So super cool guy. And yeah, I just went on tour. We did 3 tours, kind of back to back,
Yeah.
and then it just kept going from there. I think it was right around after the 3rd tour that Scott reached out to me, and he said, "Look, if you want to kind of start taking steps to like join the band, we could start writing together and working a little more closely together." And so from there, it just kept growing and growing until here we are. We're doing an album release, and writing together was a blast, by the way.
Wow.
Like, actually was so sick. Like, I really want to shout out both Scott and Kyle, because I think that they are both really, really good dudes to write with. Nobody ever shuts anything down, ever. And I hope I could say this. Like, I hope they would say the same for me, because I'm mostly just taking their lead as far as that's concerned. But like, yeah, everybody is super open to ideas and wants to incorporate everybody's ideas as much as possible. And it was just, I don't know, something was very natural about the 3 of us working on this record together. So yeah, it was a really good process. So from 2022 until now, it's really gone very far, and so yeah, here we are, dude, new record. And 3 years later, almost it's been 3 years actually. Let's see, 3 years ago right now, we were on tour together. This was my first tour with the band 3 years ago right now. So
then the second one arrived last year at Europe, right?
The 3rd one was in Europe. We did another US one.
Oh
first.
yeah, with
so
Bulbardinia and Theus and Persephone.
Oh no, that was like my 8th tour with Fallujah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was but that was a sick tour. Dude.
Many more you've done.
That was a lot of fun.
I thought you've done less than that. Wow.
Yeah, I love the Europe tours, man. So much fun. Dude.
Yeah, I guess so.
So yeah, I'm hoping we get to do another one of those really soon. So
yeah, like crossing frontiers every time, discovering new cities, new cultures, new languages. All the history of the whole continent. That should be so cool.
Dude, yeah.
Because no, your past is not. I mean, from your last name, are you Armenian? Maybe.
Yeah, dude, you nailed it.
Armenian.
Yeah. Armenian. Yeah, I'm Armenian and Lebanese.
Armenian Lebanese.
So.
Wow.
Last name is Armenian. Yeah.
Your last name, yeah. Mooradian.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you nailed it, dude. A lot of people think I'm Iranian, but I'm in fact Armenian. Yeah. Just because Mooradi is a very popular name there, I guess.
Mooradi. Yeah, but if you add the Mooradian, that's Armenian.
Yeah. The IAN.
Got a lot of Armenian friends. Don't ask me why, but I do.
Yeah. Dude, for sure. Yes. Me too. Hey, this is Sam Mooradian from Fallujah for Track to Hell, and our new album Xenotaph comes out June 13th on Nuclear Blast Records. Go get one, dude. Get a copy. Go pre-order that. Do it.